I'm Jamie Hooper with Re Max Crest and jamiehooper.com, and today we are here to talk about how you can write a winning offer in this crazy competitive Greater Vancouver real estate market. Before we do that, I'd just like to remind you, if you wouldn't mind, just either if you get any value out of these videos, to click the thumbs up button to like it, or even subscribe to our YouTube channel or like our Facebook page. So before we get started about how to approach an offer if you find yourself in a competitive offer situation, I just want to quickly go over the real estate statistics for the month of February. I feel like I'm a broken record here, coming up month after month saying the same thing, but it's the same situation. We have a very short supply of real estate for sale, and we have lots of buyers. And what that does is it creates very many multiple offer situations. In fact, if you have a look at these numbers behind us here, you'll see that the first column there that talks about multiple offers, and then there's a percentage by each one there. That's how many properties in each area sold in multiple offer situations. So I mean, we've got anywhere from, the lowest one was West Vancouver at 34% up to 89% in North Vancouver. So the odds of you getting in a multiple offer situation when going to purchase a property are pretty darn good. So that's what we're going to talk about a little bit later on. The other things I just want to talk about on these numbers here, if you look quickly, are the list to sell ratios. The real estate board says anything above 20% is a seller's market, anything below 12% is a buyer's market, and then anything in between that is a balanced market. So if you have a look at these numbers, they're all essentially seller's market numbers, and they've been this way for a very long period of time now, almost 2.5 years, and that's why we've seen the explosion in prices go upwards. So it's the same thing. Limited inventory, landlocked city, shortage of housing already, and no end in sight unless we see some government intervention, which you'll never know what could happen the rest of the year on that front. So what we want to talk about now is what to do when you find yourself in a multiple offer situation. How do I handle this, and how do I make sure that I'm going to come away the person that gets the house? So there's 5 things that you can do to give yourself an advantage. First of all, you want to have your deposit check with you when you present the offer. And the reason that's important is because I've literally, and just a couple of weeks ago, we had 2 very similar offers on one of our listings. One of them had their deposit check there and one of them didn't, and that was the thing that closed the deal. If you're way apart in your dollars and whatnot, it's not going to affect it, but if it gets close down to the end, that's a little thing that can sway the deal in your favor. The other thing you want to do is you want to go in, if you can, with a subject-free offer. And how you do that if you're buying a detached property is you do an inspection before you make your offer. You have your financing arranged with your lending institution, and if you need to, even do a pre-appraisal with the bank's appraiser in there. So you can go in and it gives you the advantage, and then you're not negotiating those items as well with subject clauses. The other thing that you can do to help you out is ask and find out which dates the seller wants. When's it ideal for them to move out of the property? If you're buying a strata property as well, what you would want to do is review any of the strata documentation as well. You pretty much need to have a subject-free offer in this market unless you're not in a competitive situation. So it's really important. And if you'd like to learn any more about those things, I've got a video on our YouTube channel that talks specifically about that. So that's it. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this. We'll be back soon with another video, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.